Leo, please watch the video for your suggested sound. It was quite suggestive, so I feel like I can tend to the energy. Three of Wands, the Death card, and the Five of Swords. Yeah, it's like you're allowing your ego to, your voice to be spoken through your ego. And I feel like you've been waiting for a long time within your own energy to justify this sort of verbal clapback you're going to give someone. Nine of Pentacles. And it may cause you to end up alone. And maybe that's why you've been like waiting. Let me see more on that waiting energy. The High Priestess with the Ten of Pentacles. It's like you know you deserve better. Or you just, yeah, you know you deserve better. But it doesn't mean like someone should be treating you better. You know that you need to create an entirely new environment. And to be wealthy in the new environment. Could be somewhere far away, like foreign lands with that Three of Wands card. Yeah, you may need to do like money exchange. So you may need to be 115 as I'm starting this. The spiritual path may be that you need to be converting yen into dollars, like bi-weekly in your paycheck. You know you deserve way bigger. Eight of Pentacles. Yeah, it's work. You may be, let me see, who are you telling off? Eight of Cups, well, you're definitely leaving. Ten of Wands, you're saying, ooh, the Devil card, a Capricorn. The Five of Pentacles. You could be saying a contract is not fair. And that's why you have to leave. Like, you're overworked within your contract. Splitting, the Magician. Yeah, what's here? Seven of Cups. Like, you've been wondering if you should, I'm hearing do this spell. The reason why I'm hearing that is because you didn't know if you should say something. Right? The spelling, the words. Bottom of the deck. Yeah, it's about, like, what you're worthing. The contract you're currently receiving. What am I about to pull? And the Seven of Cups. Yeah. And you've just been wondering if that was a good choice. Could be with a Capricorn specifically, but I do think it's with a contract. Five of Wands. It's just not for you. King of Swords. Could be with a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Okay. Well, what's in the future? What does Leo know is on the way? The World card. I said that you could be going somewhere far with the Eight of Swords, and even that was scary. Right? Like, you could have got it. You could have joined the Air Force, and now you're like, what if I get stationed far away? And that was a part of your considerations. One more there. The Ten of Cups. But I mean, do you want the benefits? I'm sorry. And I'm not being superficial, but there's plenty of benefits when you join the armed forces. And I'm not your typical type to speak that way if we're speaking of, you know, stereotypes. But honestly, you benefit immensely by choosing that. Ten of Cups. And you could be completely satisfied with maybe even the status. Like, again, you didn't like your old contract. You get incredible benefits, right? Let me see. The Hierophant from this institution, Taurus energy. I'm thinking of like the grants you get to buy property or the debt you have cleared. Ooh, 10 and the debt you have cleared. I'm pulling this out because I saw it. The Ten of Swords and the Temperance. You're not overthinking what would really bring balance to your life. Really interesting. And I think you could be partnering with the institution, and it could have some sort of like regional placement clarifying there. 410 change. Two of Pentacles. You may be like, how can I be in two places at the same time? Splitting the deck. Three of Pentacles. And then you're like, okay, well, maybe if I have I'm feeling like it's family. So you're like, maybe if my godmother comes over the weekend when I used to have the children. Ooh. But you're coming up with solutions, going from the Two to the Three of Pentacles, the Wheel of Fortune, Sagittarius energy. You're coming up with solutions. Yeah, things are going in your favor. Let me clarify that. Sagittarius energy, Ace of Pentacles. It's just a better offer, Six of Wands. And now I'm on top. I just heard that in 50's voice, like, and I heard it on the on the soundtrack, they say this is a big rich world, right? I'm just come from the poorest part, so this could be like a real level up for you. But I've heard you could be rocking furs come Sagittarius season. 520. It's your spiritual path. Like, you know you deserve luxury and something about that. But I heard now I'm on top over that beat. And it was 50's voice. Cancer. Right? He's a Cancer, Page of Cups. There's the Cancer. He gave me the message right there. Alright, what flipped? Did something flip? I thought it did. We'll keep shuffling. So yeah, you know that you deserve this, and you're coming up with solutions. Next solution, 3 of Cups, to just celebrate the fact that you even have this opportunity. The fact that you even have this offer is a big deal. 554 as I'm getting it out. It's a big deal. Yes. Let me do that again. Yes, there's going to be some change. Yes, chapters are coming to an end. 603 on the timer. Yes. 502 on my clock though, but this is a longer spiritual path. Leo. Strength card, you can do this. The 8 energy, it's time for you to expand. You can do this. You can do this. I don't even want to pull cards for the contract you're not fond of. Bottom of the deck, Knight of Wands. Yeah, it's time to go. You know what I just heard? This is weird. Like, you could be getting all your clothing together, and I saw someone shipping clothing, but I pictured the Nivea music video. So you could be like, going to the laundry mat. Don't forget the shoes, clothes, soap, powder. Like, you're making a checklist. And you could be even like cleansing your space, cleansing where you lived while you're clearing it out and shipping things to a cups. Ooh. It's because you have to put in the effort. This is Venus in Cancer, by the way. So like, you have to nurture yourself. Like, you have to put in the effort. You are worthy of this change. But it's not done unless you get a move on. 721, 10 energy. And like, make a checklist. Why would this represent checklists? That's so odd. The 2 of Cups. But it's like you looking at yourself in the future, and if you know what that person looks like, even if it's in 6 weeks, like, you know what you have to get done in 6 weeks, right? Something like that. Then you would do all of the things on your checklist to become that person in 6 weeks. Now it's time travel on the table. Hangman. Now we're suspending time. Now it's a wrinkle in time. Okay? I don't know if you read that book by, what is her name? Madeline Engel. But if you realize who you want to be in the near future, then you're willing to become that person by investing in yourself. And that includes you telling someone off and ending a contract and doing everything you need to do to become this new person in this new contract. Really interesting. King of Cups. More Cancer energy with the Aquarius. Like, give into... I got you, Leo. Listen. You're the star of the show. In this story called life, you're Leo. You're the sun. You're ruled by the sun. We can see you. You're the star of the show. You attract the light energy. Page of Pentacles. People pay to see you. They pay. 850 as I'm getting this out to see you. So let me cook. Let me build. And I think I said that in the Taurus reader. Let me cook here. You need to give into your role. And make sure you know your lines. 902 is coming straight from consciousness. You need to be this protagonist character that everyone's rooting for. But in order to do that, you have to become the character. Be the character. Be completely ingrained in this personality. And it's something about you looking at yourself and who you want to be in the next 6 weeks and getting everything done. And don't forget the soap, powder. Go listen to that song. Nivea, Laundromat. Go listen to it. That's the communication. 9:30 on my clock. Complete the checklist and be the role.